As we prepare to continue our service of Good Friday, and I know those of you at the Freedom Church uh, for the past 6, 7 weeks have been looking at the last week of Jesus' life. And as my sister Sierra opened us up, we know that this is the last day of his earthly life. And we know that at this hour of the day, he's most likely been laid in the tomb by Brother Joseph of Arimathea. And this darkness, the death that has become a reality for our brother Jesus is upon us, is upon those gathered. Of course, as we come to this day, thinking about the last week, I think we have to look at these days to take the whole picture as we prepare, and not only for this Friday night, but for the Sunday that comes. And as we look at the week, beginning on Sunday, the Palm Sunday, we call it, we know that the triumphal entry of our Lord was more than just a day of singing his praises, but a strategic mission that the great community organizer, Jesus, created and planned for that day to ride in on the donkey, on a colt, while at the same time the Roman Empire was riding in with all of its tanks and, uh, you know, jets of power and weaponry. Uh, Simultaneously, the humble servant, the radical lover coming in, to offer a disturbance to the peace, of course, that Rome was trying to reinforce by their power and violence. Jesus was coming in to disturb that peace and to disturb it with radical love and revolutionary inclusivity and justice. And then the week that follows and these moments that we remember throughout this season of Lent in our life, where Jesus comes across, looking at the city of Jerusalem, weeping for it. Oh, that it would have understood the things that made for peace. Entering into the temple, and again, showing his rage for the unjust treatment of his people, throwing over the tables of the money changers, eating and drinking with those that the church of the day, the religious elite, had outcasted, and the poor, gathering with his brothers, his disciples, to eat the Passover meal, remembering and celebrating God's liberating work. And of course, in the liberation celebration of Passover, Jesus continued to show the radical revolutionary love of service, getting to his knees and washing each of his disciples' feet, even washing Judas' feet. Following that, of course, we know he institutes the love meal that we call the Lord's Supper, breaking bread and pouring the cup, all leading to a night after his betrayal in the garden, wrestling with God, facing off his religious leaders, and then with Pilate. As we see Jesus even to the very last, we see we see God's beloved standing in the face of empire, standing in the face of elitism, and never bending, never turning away. As we approach this time, as this struggle and lament season coming to an end, let us never lose sight that Jesus is like many of our own who have pointed us how to stand in the face of evil and empire and not turn back and not give in and not give up, even to the point of death. Martyrs like Jesus continue to shine their light. Those who are in our midst today, those of our ancestors whose spirits call us to be willing to go wherever we are called to go. So as we have come to this somber day, we know that it is Friday and that Sunday will be coming. But let's not fast forward. Let us stay in these moments, recognizing the one who has taught us to love and to love one another as he has loved us to the very end, even to the death that he suffered for us. Welcome.